Good job. I'm just improvising.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Julie Mann. I'm also known as the Habit Fixer, and I love helping women over 50 to enjoy amazing health and well-being and self-confidence. And I do that through EFT, which, if you don't know, is a simple tapping technique, and through skincare, nutrition, and digital products. And today I'm ever so excited because I'm joined by Ashley Griffiths. And if you don't know him already, he is a video and confidence coach. So if you have a problem recording videos and you don't feel very confident, he's the man to listen to. And today he's going to be talking about good video habits. And I'm sure I'm going to learn heaps. So handing over straight to you, Ashley.
Why, thank you, Julia. That was an amazing intro. Thank you so much. So, yeah, videos. Some people love them, some people hate them. So today I'm going to exclusively talk to the people that hate them at this moment. So that the first habit is to make love, not war, with your camera. Your camera is literally a window to the world. You know, the other side of that piece of plastic and glass, there's loads of people that need to hear your message. So it's really important, first and foremost, to remember that there are people out there that need to hear your message. And most importantly, those people aren't mind readers. So if you're not sharing your message, they don't know it. So think clearly about who is it you're speaking to? Because the moment you start thinking about them, that takes the spotlight off you so much, which is some of the pressure that comes into recording videos when people say, oh, I hate the way I sound, I hate the way I look, oh, nobody's going to care. If you put the focus on the people that you're speaking to, then that puts the spotlight. You see them, you hear them, you know the problems they're having. So speak directly to them. And then when you do start speaking, keep things simple. Don't start your video by saying, hello, my name is Ash, and the beautiful weather today, isn't it? What did you do at the weekend? Get to the point. We're in the attention economy. When you're having a conversation, yes, small talk works really well. But when you're on social media, you have seconds to grab their attention. So give them a reason to care with your content. So always start with a question or a statement or a statistic, something that's going to pull them in to stop them doing the zombie scroll, as I like to call it. Give them a reason to look at your content instead of a cat meme. And that's all about making it about you, about them. You make it about them. Why should they care? Why should they give you 1 minute, 2 minutes of your time? And that's another habit as well. Talking of time, if you don't have an established audience and you do your first video and you post a 10-minute epic, I guarantee you no one's going to watch that because you haven't built up that relationship with your audience. You haven't given them a reason to give you their time, because that is what they're doing. They are giving you their time. So start small, short, concise videos, 30 seconds to a minute and a half, depending on the platform. And focus on one message, one video. Don't try and fit a 2,000-word blog post into a minute video. You're going to have problems. So keep it simple. One message. You got it, for example, you've got a blog post, and on that blog post, you give 10 tips on, I don't know, just thinking of a subject, how to make the perfect cup of coffee. There's always, which is a tangent quickly. When it comes to content, there's always inspiration. I've just found inspiration from my coffee cup. So you've got 10 ways to make the perfect coffee. That's 10 videos. So don't try and squeeze everything into one tiny video. It's overwhelming for people. So keep it short, keep it simple, keep it concise, and keep it about your audience. And I think if you at this stage, you're thinking, okay, well, I need to go out and buy a £2,000 camera before I start recording videos, and I need a studio, and I need a PhD in editing. let me say this to you again. When it comes to equipment, keep it simple. Keep things simple. All you need is your smartphone, a tripod, ideally, so that you can place the camera at eye level. So you're not looking down on people or giving people an intimate view of your nostrils. So keep the camera at eye level. Make sure you have a light source in front of you, generally not behind you. Because if you've got it behind you, sometimes if it's really close behind you, you end up with a halo effect and people can't see your face. So generally, keep the light source in front of you. Now, for me, I just use a window. You don't need to go out and buy a lighting rig. Right now, my lighting is done via natural light. But if you need it, get a ring light. They're really cheap. You can get them online from Amazon for next to nothing. So highly recommend that. And the final thing, yes, control what you can control when it comes to recording your videos. So what I mean by that is control your environment. Set aside a timer as well. So the temptation is that you're going to spend 957 takes to get a perfect video. Now that's just a waste of time. So set yourself a timer. So you're doing a minute video. To start with, give yourself 10 minutes maximum to record that video. This is total time. Recording, finished, done. Start recording at a time when you have no distractions. So if you've got kids or animals in the house, or if you're like me with a neighbor that just loves mowing his lawn 500 times a day, figure out the best time to record where you can be in the zone. Set that timer, press the record button, and keep on going until you finish. Don't press that every 5 seconds. Every time you get tongue tied, oh no, stop, stop, stop. Because as I say, that button is like the ejector seat. The more times you press that, the more times that video ain't happening. You're going to eject yourself out of that room. Or maybe even worse, you may eject your phone out of the room via the window. So set aside a timer. Start. And if press play, start speaking. You get tongue tied. You forget your words. You forget what your name is, whatever it is that causes you to stop. Take a pause, unleash some colorful metaphors if you need, breathe, throw out some shapes, do whatever it is that brings you back into that space. When you're ready, continue from where you made the mistake and keep going until you've finished everything that you needed to say. So you might end up with a 5-minute video, but you can edit out the pauses, the colorful metaphors, the scowls, all of that stuff, and that will give you a nice, concise video that your people will love. And I think that brings us nicely to the time. Speaking of time.
Oh, time of you ending.
I can keep going for another hour if you
Yeah,
want, but
I know you can actually. I absolutely love that. And when your opening statement about make love to the camera, but probably best not to lick the lens, probably.
if that's what gets you into the zone, you go for your
Well,
life. But it could end up a little bit blurring the screen. So make sure you give it a wipe afterwards.
always practical, always practical. I really like that. And one of the things I don't do is edit these videos. And I don't do that because A, I don't want to. And B, because actually for me it's all about being me and not being perfect. And I know you're not talking about being perfect, because you're saying people need to have a time limit for the amount of
Yeah.
time they record, and it's obviously a slightly different thing. But what I really get is that it isn't about being perfect. It's about
Oh,
being you, and being sharp and to the point, and having people really want more.
oh, absolutely. It pulls people in. It starts a conversation. And I'll just kind of like add to your point there, Julie, about so say you've recorded a video and you're doing a pre-recorded one, and It's just a minute video. You're talking about whatever it is you're talking about. And everything in that video is perfectly okay. But at one point, you got tongue tied. Post the video. Nobody will care. You know, it's like I always say, you go into a room, you're doing a meeting, you're doing a presentation on this call. I got tongue tied and a little lost once. You don't get a do over. So treat it as if you're live. Because no, it's human. We all do it. We're not immaculate.
Yeah, and people need to be reminded that we are human. So rather than trying to achieve the unattainable, which could
Yeah.
take so many takes because it's not even possible. So Ashley, that was completely brilliant. I'm going to post all your links below this video. And you know, if you're watching this right now, please just check out Ashley and check out his links. Mine will be there as well. So thank you so much for those great habits, Ashley. And thank you everyone else for watching.
Thank you so much.